This solo is really easy, I think, after you figure out the steps and the rhythm of it. It's actually really fun to play after a while, so I'm just going to teach it to you. I did this song by ear, and I got relatively close to this really accurate one. I think I was like 2 frets off, but I'm just going to teach you the more accurate one because that one sounded way better than that. Well, by 2 frets I mean. But anyways, okay. So, we're going to mark our fingers, as I'm going to teach you, is first finger, 1 finger, 2 finger, 3 finger, 4 finger. 5 finger, but you don't need the 5th, or the 4th. This really, you just need 3. Okay. And I'm going to do this step by step, and I'm going to sum it up with every step I take, I'll sum it up and tell you each one. Okay, so I'm going to start with the first finger on the 3rd fret on A. A is this string. This is the low E. This is the the A. So it's the one right under the low E, which is the first string towards you. Unless you're a lefty, then it's away from you. Okay. And you put your first finger here and hit it twice. You hit it dos. Okay? So let's say that one more time. First string on the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. Okay. And then your ring finger, which is your 3rd finger, goes on the 5th fret on the D. So it goes, hit it once, only once. And so let's sum that up one more time. The ring finger, which is your 3rd finger, goes on the 5th fret on D, which is is right under A. And then you go back up to the 3rd string on A. So after you hit the D, you go back up to where you were at. So A. So you look at it closely. Okay, so A, D, A, and you just go A, down, D, up, A. Okay? Okay. And then you have to open strings, so no hands. It's going to be up here, so you see. It's going to be a B and a G. Okay, open strings. I did nothing with that with any hands. That means that you don't hold anything down. So after you go, okay, see that? I did not use any hands. This is just my pick to pluck, that's it. So, see that? Okay. So I'm going to sum this up one more time, and basically this pattern is going to be used throughout most of the solo, until you get to the sliding parts. Okay, so it's the first string on A, an A string on the 3rd fret, and you should place your 3rd finger on the 5th fret on D, and you'll open string, and you go down, down, up, down. So it's A, A, D, A. So okay? That's basically the first maybe 2 seconds, a second. Okay. And now so you start from the 3, right? That's the first thing you hit. But now you're gonna bring it down to the 7. So it's gonna go. Okay, you see how I slid? So he goes from the first finger, basically slides down from 3, and then slides down to 7. Which is basically the same pattern that you played up there is basically the same pattern you play down there. So, see that? So it goes, remember, first finger on, now the 7th fret, hit it twice. and then your third finger on the D playing the ninth fret. Goes back up, open strings. Basically the same thing. So you're going to get used to that through the whole thing. If you don't get it, just reverse it and try to comprehend it a little bit better. So, and then you go a whole step higher, which means whole step higher is basically going from the 7 to the 5. So it's basically going 2 frets up. So it goes. See it's on the 5th. So it goes. And then you go up another 2. You see that? Okay. So let me review this. Okay. First finger on the A and then one on the D, and you go up, up, down, up, and open string on the D and the G, which is the second to last strings. So, well, D is the second to last before the high E, and that one's above. G is above B. So, and then you go. You move to the ninth one. Whole step higher, another whole step higher. Okay, and then now you play 12. See, I personally don't like to go, but that's how it really goes. So I guess I'll teach you that one. I don't do it because I like it when it's faster and it just slows me down. I don't know. I really don't like the sound of it, but it's cool. Okay, and then you barely touch the string. You go. Okay, it's on the D, the B string, and the G, and you hold down the 12 where the 2 dots are. At least on my guitar, 2 dots. And you barely touch it. You don't even have to press it down. You just put your hand above it, like look how light my hand's going above it. Okay, this is me pressing it down. This is me just pressing it down. It's basically the open thing, but you hold 12 down. So, and then you go back to playing Emily, and then you go back to playing it on back to playing it on the 7th string. Whole step higher. That's basically like the easiest part. Well, it depends. People think that's the easiest part. Okay. So remember, when you get from 12, it goes back to playing the first thing I taught you, but you start the lowest, which is the 7th, and then the 9th. And then it goes to 5th and the 7th. And then, this is the solo part that people have the most complications with. Okay, and you go. It's basically what I'm going to teach you. You're on the D, and on the 4th fret, and you go 4, 5. So you go 4, 5. So, and then you go, even your ring finger, which is your 3rd string finger, goes on the 7, on the D, no, G, it's on the G. So it goes, see that? And then repeat again. And repeat again. Okay, I'm not going to teach you that part yet. So,